Hello guys, welcome back to episode 12 of Yellow Hill series. We have a lot to talk about today. Lots of builds, lots of investments and whatnot, but before that I think I owe you, well, not an explanation, but at least to inform you what's wrong with my voice. I know it's very sexy, but this is my voice for a few days now. I think a cold is trying to get at me. I'm okay, it's nothing nasty, or it's not the virus that you all know. I tested myself, I'm safe. But it's, well, a normal cold, because you know what, we still have these kind of things in real life. And yeah, my voice is one of the things that it's affected. You know what, maybe it's good, maybe it's really sexy, and you guys will like it, but we shall see. Nonetheless, today during the time lapse, I guess you'll see the build of an oil refinery, some oil tanks, and there will be a distribution center. You already see me doing this for a few seconds or minutes already, but and then we will continue with some road work in 𝗏𝗏𝗦𝗏, and yeah, after that I will have to tell you who's the new mayor of 𝗏𝗏𝗦𝗏, who is doing what, who invested where. But before talking about all these things, I feel like it's time to do a super quick refresher for all those watching these videos or watching them for the first time. But anyways, this series is about me playing this game with my patrons, let's say, and when I say that, I mean that all my patrons can invest. Of course, I'm doing some air quotes. They invest in Yellow Hill based on some rules. All these rules can be found, or explanations can be found, in episode number 1 of Yellow Hill. There is also a website. Please do check the description of the video to find out more. But it's quite simple. Everyone that's a patron can invest in Yellow Hill, can create his own company, and that company will of course invest in different type of businesses in Yellow Hill. You can, and by doing that, actually, you can help developing this entire area. Yellow Hill series or Yellow Hill area has like already quite few locations, like a village called 𝗏𝗏𝗦𝗏, first little town called St. Peter, the second town called Bergburg will be added in the next episode, episode number 13, and very few more to be added on the map. And each of these locations will have their own mayor. At the beginning it will be me, and then after we will do some elections, we will have a new mayor, and a new mayor that will be of course chosen by you guys by voting. And yeah, it is going to be someone, of course, that is an investor already, so not, also we are talking about patrons. Good. Now other than that, as I said, you can find more information on the website. It's like how to do it, or on my Discord. You can join the Discord, you can ask as many questions as you want to. We will help you, and we quite have a nice chat in the Discord, and talk about the developments and what company or which company wants to invest in what, so and so on. So lots of nice discussions there, and well, actually that's where we do the entire talk. Good. Other than that, I want to say that 𝗏𝗏𝗦𝗏 has a new mayor. As you know by now, probably, in the past episode we had some votes for a new mayor for 𝗏𝗏𝗦𝗏, and the winner is Fred Ullman. Congratulations, congratulations, my friend. Both of you did really well. It's the second or third time when you guys try to become a mayor, and this time, Fred, you won it. Let's hope Oshiga will also win some elections, for at least for a different location, if he couldn't do it now. But what I do like a lot about you guys that become a mayor is that you are quite involved in all these things, and Dylan was very involved as well. He was sending me lots of builds, discussions with him, exports from 𝗏𝗏𝗏, what he wants to do, how he wants to do it, what areas or plots he wants to sell. So he was pulling all the decisions up until now. But now that we have Fred, he took his place, and Fred is not doing anything else but to be involved as well. He's sending me lots of pictures, ideas. We also have a shared page where he tells me what he wants for 𝗏𝗏𝗏. He already thought of some stuff like giving back money or paying more to some investors that bought some lands, propose them a better price for the lands, or propose them a different type of idea for that, so he can take back those lands and invest or change their what they can build, or maybe he has just a different type of plans, but he wants to actually develop 𝗏𝗏𝗏 as well, and pretty fast, because at this point actually every single business that runs in 𝗏𝗏𝗏 and any other location, it is influenced by the influence factor and by the land value factor, and these factors are also influenced by the way these locations are growing and developing. So if populations doesn't develop, the land value will stay pretty low. If there will be no more businesses, new businesses in the area, the income factor will not increase, will not change. If for instance the areas around, let's take as an example 𝗏𝗏𝗏. If all other areas around 𝗏𝗏𝗏 are developing and 𝗏𝗏𝗏 is not developing at all in the past, like 2 weeks, let's say, which means it's like 1 year. No, is it 1 year? I even forgot in the game. Anyways, in 2 weeks, the land value actually and the income factor will kind of decrease a bit. So don't you guys think that these factors will only increase? They also can decrease at a point. Okay, what else? Okay, so Fred is really involved as well. Brexit, the mayor of St. Peter is also involved. So up until now, I'm happy that everyone is involved, and it's helping. They are helping me because I really do need their help with these, and that's really appreciated as well. So thank you guys for being very involved, and also for all other companies that are doing their best to, to play like a role. It's, after all, I know it's a game, but we are just playing some roles over here just to have some fun. Now, finally getting back to, after almost 9 minutes, getting back to what you guys see. This is an intersection. Dylan, the former mayor of 𝗏𝗏𝗏, had some extra builds, like some pathways and some road works, but he couldn't export them to me. He had some issues with the save game, and finally I got the chance to load his save game and try to take his work from there. Unfortunately, I couldn't import everything. Actually, I couldn't import them. I had to redo them myself, so it took some time for me to be able to do so. But yeah, I took screenshots and I tried to recreate them as they were, more or less. If I didn't do it properly, my bad, or maybe it's for God knows what other reasons, but I've tried my very best. So we will talk about this. So the two owners of the construction companies, Hawks and Martin, be careful. Well, not careful. Pay attention, because we will have another project for you guys. All these changes that you see here with the pathways and the roads, works and whatnot, they need to be paid by the mayor of 𝗏𝗏𝗏. Well, yeah, we have to take the money from the budget, but we need your help to get a better price, right? And of course, you guys can take the money from that. This is a big intersection. This is the national road number 10, and from here you can enter the 𝗤𝗘𝗦𝗧𝗜𝗢𝗡, and also you can head directly to St. Peter. So Dylan thought of doing this type of work. It was a 1 lane per way before, and now you can see that he thought of doing a 2 lane right next to the intersection, where you have to turn left, or in this case on the right side you have to turn right, just to make the traffic a bit more fluently. And that's a good idea, was a really good idea, because before Fred was telling me that he wants to do some changes to this intersection as well, and was thinking even to add some traffic lights. But now that we have the changes done, I had to import them because they were done before, long time ago, by Dylan. So I had to import them, and if you ask me now, I don't think there is necessary to have traffic lights. The traffic is going really nice, and that's really good as it is, in my opinion. But hey, the last word owns to Fred. He's the mayor. Even if he has to actually talk to me as a governor of Yellow Hill, because this belongs, this work will have to be done to the national road, and the national road is a road, of course, belonging to the governor. Well, not belonging, it's being, maintained or whatever by the governor of Yellow Hill. So all decisions that will have to be taken to a national road, to a highway or so, even they pass through a city or a town, village, whatnot, the mayor has to discuss this with me, and if I agree, then yeah, we can go with that. In this case, in my opinion, I don't think the traffic lights are necessary anymore on the national road there. But Fred, if you think otherwise, let's just talk a bit, and if you think you really want that to be there, and you have, I don't know, a better idea or some other type of ideas regarding that, we can discuss, and maybe we can actually do have the traffic lights. I'm open. As always, I'm open to that. Now I'm continuing here with the pathways, with the bike pathways. These sorry for my voice. These do take like a big, how should I say this? They go around the village, and not only around the village, but also through the village a bit. So Dylan thought that having a bike pathways, so allowing bikers to go around the village, was a good idea, and I think it was, and it is still a good idea. So I had to change all the roads to upgrade them, having a bike pathway, and then with the help of intersection marking tool, I changed all those lanes with the green colors, and where we have a bus stop and bus station, I changed them with that red color. So I'm playing a lot with the intersection marking tool. It's quite easy because I had to copy lots of times these things, these colorings and whatnot, markings, and if you see some mistakes here and there, trust me, I fixed them later when I rechecked everything and I saw that I made a boo-boo. So some of these will be fixed, some maybe I forgot or I didn't notice them. You can let me know about that. But you will see it better when we get at the point or in the game doing the overview of what I built. And then we will take a round and talk about the new investments. Also, I want to let you know, guys, that being a new month now, being in June, we have the 2 diplomas, or 1 diploma and 1 little award that goes to 2 different companies. The award for the best or the most influential company in May goes to Hatsune Miku with company H&M Music World. Congrats for that, having the best influence number. And the diploma for the best investor in Yellow Hill in month of May goes to 𝗏𝗏𝗦𝗡 and his company Global Investments. Congratulations. The difference is that the award for Hatsune will go on the website page. I will put it on his company there, and the diploma actually goes in the physical way to 𝗏𝗏𝗦𝗡's home. Here we are, guys, back on the map. Let's have an overview of what we built so far and what new investments we have. I'm gonna start with 𝗏𝗏𝗦𝗡, and first of all, because yeah, we have a new mayor over here. It's Fred, but I want to start with this, the old fortress, and the old fortress it's finished. I've started working at it like 2 episodes ago, I guess. You can see most of it, how it was built in a time lapse then. But I finished it during a offline build. I didn't want to show it the same thing over and over again. I just added these walls and whatnot, trying to recreate something I've done a long time ago without actually knowing that I will rebuild everything with some props. But hey, it is what it is, and it's fine. I haven't got rid of the grass and then detailed some stuff inside of it yet, not yet, because the new mayor Fred has some nice ideas on how to develop this, and those will be actually done. Will be built and done in the next episode of Yellow Hill. So yeah, stay tuned, because he wants to get and bring more people to this old castle that now is completely renovated. Good. So the second thing I want to show you, it's this one, the church slash the elementary school. This was an old one. It was a very small church, and it was half of it was church and half of it was a school, elementary school, but Dylan renovated it and turned it that this half it's now turned into a well, still elementary school, but also a kindergarten for kids living in 𝗏𝗏𝗦𝗡. So this is how it looks in the end for now. So all these are actually like new renovated buildings, and the price for this renovation is 350k Skibitth. So the construction companies, please let us know, me and Fred, both of us, not only one of us, both of us, let us know the total discount you want, or the total price you want to give for this build, so we know exactly how much to subtract from the 𝗏𝗏𝗦𝗡's budget. The pathways and the roads, those all these road upgrades and pathways done cost 600k. So again, for the construction companies, please give the price for these ones as well. Let us know how much you want to offer for it. And now, because we are talking about that, let's see how things look like. So this is the final intersection. This is the final aspect of the intersection over here. We have the pathway that goes and goes across the national road, then goes alongside the national road. Like this here is turned into a bridge, so which means it's a more expensive, and then goes by down over here. I have an issue actually. I don't recall having any pictures. I tried to see and I don't remember how the path, the bike pathway goes around over here, or where does it go. Maybe Dylan and Fred can collaborate and talk about it, and I can continue building them over here. But yeah, this is where it ends for now. On this direction, actually, it goes through the village over here, goes like this. We have on both sides. Then for it stops here. From what I've seen in my pictures, I think I have to continue with the same type of road from here down to the entrance over here, and then go and link it with this part, right? But that's also something that I'm gonna discuss with Dylan and Fred off camera, of course, on Discord to see. Over here goes the bike pathway, here the bus stop in front of the train station. Then it goes like this on this particular road and stops over here. In the pictures I saw that it continues, well actually Dylan did this build before he built the market area again. So actually this one, I think it should be linked with this side and maybe even with this side. I'm not totally sure. Something that I also have to talk with him, actually with both of them now. And then it goes like this on Adele Street. Bam, goes here, we have a bus stop, then continue over here, goes like this on 𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗧𝗜𝗢𝗏 Street and stops around here. I'm not sure if or what should it happen from here. Again, some stuff have to be discussed with both of them. I will discuss with them. So all these builds of the pathways and road upgrades and road markings and paintings and whatnot costs effectively around 600k, not around 600k. So both construction companies, guys, you have 2 new projects. Let us know. Good. Now let's see the what we have new in Terna. We have a general store, which is around, where is the train station? Over here. So this is the general store that is owned by Martel. Inside we can see stuff, I don't know, selling stuff. Then a bike, small bike parking area in front of it. And some bushes, and yeah, that's it. A sign, and yeah, that's it. Then we have a pharmacy, a standalone pharmacy. I showed you to you last time. Where is it? Over here. It wasn't finished because the export for procedural objects was not completely done, but now it is. It was built by 𝗏𝗘𝗔𝗗, the construction company, and it's a pharmacy, and it belongs to Adelero and his company, 𝗏𝗘𝗏𝗏𝗏. Good. Before we continue, I'm gonna show you later a bit, just a tiny bit later. We have a build contest, let's call it, for everyone, but only 2 persons took part of it. For this area, this is a park that will have to be. I will show them to you, and you guys can vote and see and tell me which one you want to keep in Ternat, and then we will talk about the price as well, but that in the next episode. So yeah, stay tuned for that as well. Next one is a fishery. Where is it? Over here. This is a fishery right over here that belongs to Brexit, which is the mayor of St. Peter. He did some really good job over here. A parking area on top, and then goes down, and Skib knows a joke with the fish market. Of course I do. But I'm not gonna say it to you guys. So this is a fishery. For now it's not properly working, and the reason why it's not properly working is because we don't have any fishing docks. We need fishing docks, we need fishing piers or whatever, I forgot the name of them. No one did them yet. I will sell some land today on the website, so if someone is interested to invest in a fishing industry, yes, go ahead please. Okay, then we have over here, we have an orchard. This belongs to Fred, the mayor of Ternat. He had here before a flower farm or flower plantation, but he said he wants to turn it into a new orchard, the second one he has, which we did. Then we have a clothing factory. I think it's around here. Yes, this one. This one belongs to Choppington, and this is a build done by himself, so I just imported it in this save game I have. By the way, guys, my save games are being always shared on my Patreon account, and of course always with everyone that's an investor after each single episode. So yeah, Choppington did a really good job with this build. Congrats, my friend. Really looks good. Other than that, I don't think we have anything new to 𝗏𝗏𝗏, but we have two things that were, you know, created as first things for for Fred, the mayor of 𝗏𝗏𝗏. So here it was an empty area, and he said, I want to plant a very big tree. Yes, I know it's not possible in real life to plant a tree like this. You have to plant it when it's small and it will grow up and whatever. But hey, it is a game after all. So yeah, I went with a big tree because it was pretty empty and he wanted to fill it in like that. And then the second thing he wanted for me to do after he discussed this with Brexit, the owner of this distribution center, he wanted to link the road here. It was not linked here, it had only one entrance and exit over here, but Fred said he worked for a long time in a distribution center and usually it has to have two entrances or exits. So I did this. As soon as I did this, every car was just taking this road. And then I forbidden all the vehicles, small vehicles, to take this road. So I allow now only the trucks to get inside, otherwise it would be really bad. But trust me, guys, Fred has new and more ideas for... It's full of ideas. And in the next episode, I will implement way much more of them. So yeah, this is what we have so far for 𝗏𝗏𝗏. Now let's have a look at St. Peter, the town we have. In St. Peter, we have just few little businesses. Actually, there are more of them, but I haven't got the time to build all of them. And plus, I do want to have a bit of builds for each episode, right? So let's start with these ones. So over here, we have two businesses that are owned by Hatsune Miku and H&M Music World. We have a restaurant on the left side, and here on the right side, we have a event hall. The plan for this build, it was given by Hatsune himself. So that's what with the color. Yeah, he said the purple is a bit too crazy, but hey, I went with the what you had in mind. Over here we have a wine shop which is owned by 𝗏𝗥𝗏𝗏. Wine shop 𝗏𝗏𝗥𝗏𝗏 viticole de Yellow Hill. Sorry for my bad French, but yeah, this is it over here, the wine shop. And then we have the reason why, I mean, not the reason, the wine shop, it's there and it's owned by 𝗏𝗥𝗏𝗏 because 𝗏𝗥𝗏𝗏 has quite a, I think it's the company with the best and, well, not the best, actually, it is the best, but also with most of investments into the wine and vineyards over here. So he has already two wineries, lots of vineyards, few more in 𝗏𝗏𝗏 as well, a winery and some vineyards in 𝗏𝗏𝗏 surroundings, I think. So yeah, I think the wine business, it's quite developed in Yellow Hill and mostly by 𝗏𝗥𝗏𝗏. So congrats and glad to see this. Then over here, this one, we have another build done by Chungus himself. So he did it and he added two residential buildings over here in St. Peter. So he just started and did a nice build, and now the population in St. Peter will be growing, which is a really good thing to do. Last thing about St. Peter is, you know, we added this cable car business that it's actually owned by the mayor or by St. Peter itself, and the price for it was 600k, and the winner of this project is Martin with his Yellow Hill Hospitality Investment Company. He gave 65% of the total cost or 35% discount from the price. Now, so Brexit and St. Peter will pay only 390k for this entire build. Really, really nice. 𝗙𝗘𝗦𝗧𝗜𝗢𝗡, it's the owner of this big business area. He did a really, really nice donation for St. Peter, 1 million skibbles. I'm not sure what for or what exactly he discussed with Brexit, what he wants to develop here, but well, very nice of him. And also he donated 500k to 𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏 budget as well. Really, really nice and really good job, 𝗙𝗘𝗦𝗧𝗜𝗢𝗡. Really, really nice. Now let's jump to extra zones. Let's see what we have over here. So in the time lapse, you saw me build this, right? Yes, yes, you did. This is the oil refinery. This oil refinery is being owned by 𝗏𝗘𝗦𝗏𝗧𝗜𝗢𝗏 and his company Global Reserves. I think I made the mistakes in the time lapse saying global company or global something else, right? Investments, I think I said. But yeah, it's Global Reserves. Here we have 6 oil tanks with an entrance over here, nice. And over here we have the distribution center, a large one. We have this guy that it's working all day, all night, bringing some money for 𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗧𝗜𝗢𝗏. Really nice job, really, really good one. Thank you. Well, I did it, but nice job with the investment, I meant, to 𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏. Right next to it, we have 2 more businesses done by 𝗏𝗥𝗧, and the builds are being done also by 𝗏𝗥𝗧 with his company. It's the this is a shipyard, a large shipyard. I love how the water looks over here, it's amazing. We have a large shipyard here, and on this side we have another fishery, the second one, but also both of them cannot win actually any money because there is no fishing docks and how is it called that? Fishing fishing harbor, right? So I know that 𝗏𝗥𝗧 has in plan to do those 2, but yeah, he needs some new land for that, and I will provide land for anyone who wants to do it. Good. Then let's move in zone number 3. In zone number 3 we have another business over here. It's dairy mill owned by 𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏. 𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏, you still have some room over here in case you want to do a very, very small business. And here it's a distribution center, a large distribution center. It's kind of full, I don't know, I don't think we can squeeze anything else. Maybe it's something over here, I don't know. Maybe we can squeeze actually something here, maybe. Just maybe. Good, over here, what do we have? We have a chicken farm, a new chicken farm owned by Fred Ullman. 𝗥𝗘𝗦𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏, well my chickie. 𝗏𝗘𝗙𝗢𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏, the chicken said. Over here, also belonging to Fred Ullman, we have a... What do we have there? I love my voice, guys. I really do love my voice. It's a sugarcane farm. It's a sugarcane farm. I know we don't have that. It's a corn farm, but hey, imagine it's a sugarcane farm. And 4 silos for it. Yes. So that's what we have over here. And the last but not least, over here we have the first lumber mill owned by a company in Yellow Hill. It's a lumber mill. Well, maybe I went a bit too much with this, but hey, they still have room to cut trees over here, right? I mean, yeah, why not? And that's owned by 𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏 as well. 𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏 also bought this particular land to build another lumber mill, but this one will be a bit more, a smaller one, right? Yes, yes, indeed.
So this is the first submission for the PLAZA. This one belongs to 𝗥𝗘𝗦𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏. I'm not sure if here actually it misses something like one of these arches, maybe not. But yeah, it's an empty area. So what he did over here, this is the first time for me as well, guys, when I'm looking from a closer perspective. So we have some tables. He made these, he played a bit, I think, with the ploppable asphalt, making nice colored squares, like some are gray, some are darker gray, and so on. He made nice benches over here with these trees and making like a nice square of trees with grass inside there as well. In case you are wondering why is this flying a tiny bit above, it's because he plopped it on top of the previous pathways, but this is fixable. I will fix them, so that's not an issue. Don't take that into consideration. We have this big this old arch and this big I want to call him 𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏 or something like that. At least that's the look of it, which looks pretty nice. This statue over here, which can be changeable, he already let me know if I want to, I can change it with a better one, not a vanilla statue. But that's again, it will be done in case you guys vote for this plaza. We have lights and a few other green areas. And over here we have this gazebo at the end of it, and a fence, few more bushes, trees, and yeah, that's it. This was the actual area where they had to build.
Now let's have a look at the second and the last entrance for this plaza. This build is done by Adel. And I might be missing something. I'm not totally sure, to be honest, but let's hope it's not the case. Anyways, the reason why my voice is different between these two builds is because actually the other one for 𝗥𝗘𝗥𝗘 was done last week with the other episode, but and I couldn't import this one. We had some issues. Eventually I managed to take the save game from Adel and import it myself. So we have a small park like that, benches. I know they are not actually fitting perfectly. Some of them are floating and whatnot. Just ignore that. In case this will be one and we will import it over here, I will properly do it. Even here it's flying a tiny bit. I didn't want to do a crazy type of fixing this right now because I felt it's not necessary yet. But yeah, I will do it in case you guys vote for it. So has a nice aspect, a nice benches, like walls, lots of flowers, trees within there, and yeah, I think that's it. Over here there was a statue, but it's missing. I don't know why, and I don't remember what statue was there, but that might be fixable. And I do know that there was something else here, like a bigger plaza or whatever, but I don't have it for some reasons. I don't know why. I couldn't import it. Sorry, Adel. I don't know why we always have issues with these, but sorry. Really sorry. So guys, go on the on the community channel so you can vote for this plaza. You can also leave some votes in the comments if you think that's fine. Let me know which one to import. And before we say goodbye, guys, I wanted to let you know that I'm still working hard at Bergburg City. I was thinking to do some builds during my live streams, but hey, because of this voice, I don't think I will be able to do so. Anyways, Bergburg will join us in episode number 13th. Till then, guys, take care of yourselves. Thank you for watching. Maybe you want to join the investors over here. But anyways, thank you. See you next time. Take care of yourselves. Leave a like, comment, and maybe subscribe if you want to. And I salute you.